Compared to their nearest competitors, this has been a quiet transfer window so far over at the Emirates Stadium for Arsenal. Did you expect anything less? While Manchester City have spent a shed load on Ryan Cherki, Ryan Ait-Nouri, and Tijani Reinders, Manchester United have added Matheus Cunha to their ranks. Over in Merseyside, Premier League winners Liverpool have already confirmed the arrival of Jeremy Frimpong to replace Trent Alexander-Arnold. Florian Wirtz is also set to arrive from Bayer Leverkusen in a British transfer record £116 million fee too. So, Mikel Arteta and Andrea Berta better whack out the checkbook soon with plenty of new recruits needed, particularly in attack. The latest on Arsenal's transfer plans this summer. Two of the biggest priorities at the Emirates are bolstering the wide positions and signing a brand new center forward. Out wide, we've seen notable links to the likes of Athletic Bilbao's Nico Williams and Real Madrid's Rodrigo. As for the striker position, it's all about Benjamin Sesko. Arsenal reportedly opened talks regarding a deal for the Slovenian a few weeks ago. Now, according to German reporter Florian Plettenberg, there's a positive feeling around the deal, but no agreement is in place yet over a deal that could reach £68 million to £85 million. If a deal cannot be done for the RB Leipzig star, then it's likely Arsenal will aim to conclude a deal for Sporting superstar Viktor Gyökeres. The Gunners were interested in the Swede's services last summer, and that interest has remained over the last year. What's the latest on this one? Well, amid interest from Premier League rivals, Manchester United, it appears as though Gyökeres would prefer the Gunners. Mega money deals, controversial moves, and big-name flops. This is the home of transfer news and opinion across Football Fancast. That's according to Saturday's edition of Portuguese newspaper, Record. They suggest that North London and Arsenal is now a dream destination for the 27-year-old attacker. As a result, Record reveals that Man United are no longer an option for the Sweden international. That's despite the fact the Red Devils are now coached by Gyökeres' previous manager at Sporting, Ruben Amorim. According to previous reports, Arsenal have already lodged an offer worth £55 million, of which £10 million are bonuses. What Viktor Gyökeres could bring to Arsenal. The great debate of the 2025 summer transfer window for Arsenal fans is whether Sesko or Gyökeres would be the better signing. Well, as far as the raw numbers dictate, it would be the latter. There are few better finishers in the game right now than the Sporting sensation, with the Swede scoring a ridiculous haul of 54 goals in 52 games throughout all competitions in 2024-25. In the league alone, Gyökeres trumped Sesko considerably, with the former now being described as the best striker in Europe by The Athletic, while former Chelsea defender Mario Melchiot even posed the question, is he the best striker in the world right now? That question is a tricky one considering the level the big Swede has been playing at, but regardless of that, he'd surely be a sensational signing for Arteta's attack. They need goals, and in the form of the Sporting star, they would find more of them. But what qualities could he bring just outside of the goals? Well, there are echoes of a certain Alexis Sanchez here. While the Chilean was certainly better on technique alone, and he boasted better close control with the ball, they do have similar builds and running styles. Indeed, one of the most notable traits Gyökeres can bring to the game is his bulldog-like style. His slightly stockier frame means he is a human battering ram, in the words of The Athletic's Mark Carey. Outlining what makes him so difficult to deal with, Peter Kisfaludi, who is academy director at Gyökeres' former Swedish club Brommapojkarna, once said, he is a box player, but he can also drive forward with the ball because he is fast and strong. What Arsenal have arguably lacked since the days of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Sanchez up front is pace. Gyökeres would bring that, but like Alexis, he'd also bring the physicality to stand up to the test of rugged Premier League defenses. The Chile superstar has a similar bulldog-like approach, described by 442 as someone who plays like he hates losing, hassling defenders, and never giving them a moment's peace. Ultimately diminutive in size, Sanchez has a compact build like the Swede, and his muscular frame, particularly in the upper half of his body, meaning he could drive forward and burst past defenders with the same sort of power we see from Gyökeres. There are obvious differences, we cannot deny that, but by luring the Sweden international away from Lisbon, Arsenal may finally find a ruthless center forward with the same level of efficiency, one who's capable of replicating the South Americans' incredible impact at Arsenal. Can you just imagine Alexis in this current Arteta side? We can only dream.